Good morning everyone. Today I'll explain you the chapter number 2, formulas and functions. So in this video following topics will be covered, means I'll explain you the following topics and side by side I'll show you it's practically too. So let's start. So firstly we need to open Microsoft Excel and click on the start button. Actually in my system I have placed my taskbar on the top of the window, so it may be bottom of the window. Click on the start button. Now click on all programs. After this select Microsoft Office, and after this select Microsoft Office Excel. So this is the method number 1 to open Microsoft Excel, and I'm telling you a shortcut key through which you can use Microsoft Excel very quickly. Press the shortcut key window plus R. You have to press the shortcut key window key. This is window key, window plus R. Using this shortcut key, run menu will be open, and here you have to type Excel. Remember, spelling should be correct, EXCEL, and click on OK. So using this method also Excel will be opened. Well, before using Excel we need to understand what is Excel. Well, Microsoft Excel is a part of Microsoft Office, and it is also known as electronic spreadsheet, and it is used to perform calculations. Means you can perform the task of calculation in Microsoft Excel and at a very fast speed. Let's discuss the first topic, formulas in Excel. Formulas are used to perform calculations involving addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. As I told you that in Excel we perform the task of calculation, and for every calculation we need to use some formulas. Even if the value is 1 and 1 and we need to calculate it, for this small value we need to use a formula. If I enter 2, it will not be accepted as a total of this value. It will be accepted, it will be assumed as a new value. So in Excel, whatever task we done, whatever calculation we perform, we always need a formula. So for example, I have prepared this list and there are some students marks and I need to calculate its total. So I need to enter a formula. For every formula in Excel, it is very important that you must enter is equal to sign. Without is equal to sign, it will not be assumed, it will not be accepted as a formula. It will be assumed as a text. So is equal to sign. Then I need to calculate the value of English, Hindi, maths, Urdu and computer. So I need to give the address of these cells. I will not write 65 and 45. I need to enter its address. Now how address, like English is entered in C column and its row number is 2. So C2 its address. You can simply click on it, it will be entered automatically. Otherwise you can type yourself. Now add a plus sign. Add a plus sign. Then next value D2. Add plus sign. Next value. Then again add plus. Next value. Add plus and the last one. And then press enter. So in this way we can create a simple formula and we can change the operators. It means instead of adding plus, I can subtract it using the minus sign. I can multiply it using the multiplication sign. So this is a basic formula, and here if you want to calculate the result, the total of Kriti, you need not to type the formula again. You just simply select it and place the cursor here at the bottom of this cell and then just drag it. So it will be copied, the formula will be copied and total will be done automatically. Next is using a compound formula, means when two operators are there. So for this I need to enter grand total here. Grand total is how many subjects we have entered, 1 2 3 4 5. So grand total is 500. Then I'll simply drag it for the copy. Now I need to enter the percentage. So in percentage we normally use a compound formula. In this the formula is equal to total upon grand total into 100. So is equal to, in total we will not write total, we will enter the address where the total is present. So the total is present into H column and to row. You can type yourself or you can simply click on the related cell. So H2 upon, now I need to give the address of the grand total. The grand total is in I2, total upon grand total into, I need to press into 100. I'll type manually. So you can see here I have used a compound formula. It means upon is also there, the division is also there, and multiplication is also there. So when you are using two operators in a single formula, that is known as compound operator. After typing your formula completely, just simply press the enter key, then your percentage is there. And again you need not to type the formula, just copy it, drag it, then the percentage will be done in all students name. Now the next is using formula on text. How will you apply any formula on text? I am writing KIPS in one cell and writing India in another cell. If you want to join these two words, then how will you join? And combining text together is known as concatenation. So how will I perform this task? So for this, as I told you, for every task, for every formula, you need to press is equal to sign. So I have pressed is equal to sign, and now I have written KIPS in the column L and the row number is 1. So I am typing L1. After this, you need to press end. It is known as ampersand. And then next cell address, and I have written India in M column and one row. Then press enter. So you can see KIPS India is together. So when you take text from different cell and keeping them in one cell, it is known as concatenation. And if you want to add space between KIPS India, so how will you perform it? So how will you use this formula? Is equal to, then give the address, means L1, then press ampersand, quotation mark, press the space bar once, then again quotation mark, ampersand, cell address M1 and enter. So you can see there is a space between KIPS India. Next is next is cell range, means like I have given a range here. I have calculated the total and I have given the range C2 from C2 to G2. So I can give the range manually too, like I did in percentage also. Instead of typing, I gave the range using my mouse. So the same I can do in every formula. Like I'm showing you here one more time. In percentage formula, I have typed is equal to, then instead of typing H2, what I am doing, I am just using my mouse and giving the cell range. Is equal to, give total address and upon, give grand total address into 100. So what I did, instead of typing H2 and I2, I just click on it. So this is giving the cell range, and press enter, then it's done. The next topic is cell reference, but before cell reference, I want to explain you some of the functions, because after understanding the functions, you'll understand the cell reference in a better way. So let's start some of the functions. I told you how to calculate values using the simple formula. Now I'm going to tell you how to calculate any value or how to perform any calculation using functions. So I'm just deleting this. So now I'm going to calculate, going to add these values using a function. So how will I do? Press is equal sign, it is very important. Then go to the formulas tab, and here go to the AutoSum section. There is a function named sum. Sum is used to add values. If you have so many values and you want to add it, then you can use a sum. So just click on it, and then you can see it has selected the range. Now you just need to press the enter. It's done. Or you can type it manually too. Like how will you type? If you will type manually, is equal to type sum, then parenthesis means bracket start, and then you have to give your range, and you can give your range just like this manually, or you can type the range like I am typing the numbers. The marks are starting from English, means English is and English marks are entered in column C and the row number is 2. Then add colon. What is the use of colon? The two range which is mentioned before and after the colon, it will calculate all values. Means I have given in the starting the C2 means from where the marks are starting, and now I'll give the last range, means the computer range, the range of that cell where the marks of computer have been entered, means G2. Now what happened? The function will calculate the marks between these two cell range. You can see the blue line is visible there, it is showing this range has been selected. So after this, just press the enter key. So you can see, and in the same way, if you want to calculate a total of the Kriti, then you can use the same formula, is equal to sum bracket start, it is known as parenthesis, and now you just need to give the range. Now range is little bit different, now range is C3 instead of C2, the range is C3 and G3, press enter key. And in this also you can copy it, you can drag it, and then it will copy it. So this was the function sum. Now next function is average. If you want to calculate the average of any value, means average of the total marks, average of Urdu, average of any subject, you can calculate. Average is the one third part of total. So how will you calculate? Is equal to type average, then parenthesis, and you have to give the cell range. Like I am giving the range from my mouse, then parenthesis close and enter. So 73.6 is the average, and you can copy it using the drag option. Like you want to calculate the average of English, so is equal to average bracket start, then you can type your you can type range yourself, like C2 colon, the last one is C6. Now I am calculating it vertically, so I need to give the range accordingly. Enter. So I'm just dragging it. So this is the average, I'm writing average. So this is the average of every subject. This is the average of every subject. Now if you want to calculate the maximum marks of any subject, like you want to know what is the maximum marks of English or Urdu, then how will you calculate? Simply press the is equal to, or you can use the average max function from here also, or you can type manually. So type max, then give the range. The same way you can give range using mouse, or you can type yourself, then press enter. So 65 is the highest marks in English. In the same way, just drag it, copy it, then you will find maximum marks of all subjects. Like in maths 85 is the highest, in Urdu 75, in computer 85 is the highest. Now if you want to see the minimum marks or minimum value, then how will you calculate? Is equal to min bracket start, then give the range, parenthesis close, enter. So 42 is the minimum and for 65 is the maximum. In the same way, you just need to drag it, so you will come to know the maximum and minimum of every subject. Now next is, if you want to enter the date anywhere in your document using a formula, so how will you enter? Is equal to today, TODAY, today. It is also a function. Then bracket start means parenthesis start and parenthesis close. In between you need not to write anything. Press enter key. So 1/1/2002 is just the date in my computer, that's why it is there, otherwise the current date will be there. If you want the time also, date with time, then you need to use the formula is equal to NOW, now parenthesis start and parenthesis close, enter. So the current time is there, and the date and time is just wrongly set in my system, that's why the wrong date and time is there. Now next is cell reference. The cell address that we use in the formula is known as cell reference. Like here in this formula, you can see in the formula bar I have used C2, from C2 to G2. So it is cell reference. Now there are three types of cell reference. The first one is relative cell reference. Like you have seen what I did, I just enter the formula in the cell number H2 and simply I just drag it, and accordingly the cell address has been changed. You can see here it is C3, C2 and G2, and here it is C3 G3, here it is C4 G4, and here it is C5 G5 and C6 G6. So in the same way it will be changed. So this is known as relative cell reference. When the cell reference changed according to the position of the cell, it is known as cell reference. So the next one is absolute cell reference. In absolute cell reference, the formula will not be changed. The formula will remain same. And to create an absolute reference, we need to use a dollar sign. We need to use this sign. So how will we use? Let's see. This is the formula. Here the cell reference is relative, means if I will copy it, it will be changed according to the position. Now I am just making it absolute by putting a dollar sign before column address and before cell address in the both side. I am adding a dollar sign and just pressing enter key. And if I will drag this, I will copy this formula, it will remain same. It will remain constant. So if you put the dollar sign, the cell reference will become an absolute cell reference, and in absolute cell reference the reference will not be changed. Like here I have given the reference C2 G2. Now it is same here, it is same here, it will not change. The next one is mixed cell reference. As its name is giving the information, it is a mixed cell reference. Half will be relative and half will be absolute. So how can we perform this? I have entered some value and now I am adding these values using the simple formula A1 plus B1. Now I am copying this formula. So you can see the formula is copied. Now it is relative reference. Now I'm giving you the example of mixed referencing. So what I am doing, selecting the first cell, then in the first one part A1 I am leaving it as it is, and in the second one B1 part I am just putting a dollar sign. So now what will happen, the A1 will be changed but the B1 will not be changed. Let's see the result. Now I need to refresh it. You can see the answer is 4. The answer should be 5, but what happened in the formula, A2 has been changed but the B1 is not changed. So that's why the total is 2 plus 2 4.